Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Azaraiah Plays Warcraft. The first thing you're going to notice is that this is not my monk. Azaraiah hit level 30-ish, and then I had put him in Anderhall with the intention of doing the quest. I don't even think I have the zone unlocked on this character. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, I think I get the full map now that I have Explorer on one of my characters. Yeah, I have the full map. Eastern Plaguelands. Yeah, Anderhall. I was going to do the quests here in the Plaguelands, near Skulloments, and show you guys that, but there is a lot of content still between level 30 and 85. And I did actually want to record the Oldham quests, but it's going to take a very ridiculously long time to get there. And I don't know if I can explain it properly, but I'm getting bored with my own Let's Play. So I can just imagine what it's like for you guys. And it's just dungeon after dungeon after dungeon. So what I decided to do, I have other characters. I just hit 89 on my main monk, so I have gone through the Panderian quest lines, some of them. I have an 86 Death Knight. I wanted to do this as the Death Knight, but I kind of jumped the gun on. I got a little excited, and then basically what had happened was I had this character here, the Warlock, Dogbrick, and my Death Knight were deleted. These are my original characters. This Warlock is my very first World of Warcraft character. The Death Knight being my second. Through the course of switching servers and stuff, they had gotten deleted. Well, I missed their mounts. They had mounts that I did not have access to anymore because they were deleted, like this black warbear that you get for defeating the leaders of the opposite faction. This blue drake is a very, very rare drop in Oculus that I had won on this Warlock. Let's see, bronze drake I had. What are some of the other ones that I had? The Dread Steed. This is the Warlock mount. Actually, what's really cool is that with this mount on, and you can see that I have this set up as my primary for Panderia, I've got a glyph that allows this guy to water walk. So that's kind of cool. The Fell Steed will do it too, but that doesn't look as cool. What else do I have here? Yeah, here we go. The Grand Black War Mammoth. This is a very, very rare drop in Vault of Archivnon, which is a Ice Crown battleground. And you have to control the battleground in order to enter this raid. And I got it on my Death Knight, and I missed it. It's a 3-seater. You can see there's a seat here and a seat here. It holds 3 people, myself plus 2 passengers. And this is one of my favorite mounts here. And then the other one that I got was the... I picked this one up, this yak, in Panderia. I don't care for it, so I'm not going to be using it. I just got it to have it. This red drake is for getting Warm Rest Accord, what do you call it, reputation. I got the rare sea turtle mount from fishing on the Death Knight. And what was the other one that I got? My Death Knight is an engineer, so he's got a turbocharged flying machine. I can't use that on this character, though. Where's the other one I want to show you guys? The one I was really, really proud of. Hold on a second. There we go. The Black War Elk. Yeah, it's a PvP mount. And it's a Draenei mount, but it has, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this one's also a PvP mount, the Black War Steed. And that's an awesome mount, too. Here's another PvP mount, the Black War Ram. So yeah, I did a lot of PvPing on that Death Knight. It's not looking like I'm getting this house to myself tonight, so oh well. Anyway, so we're going to start the Panderia stuff, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Here is the first cinematic. This is Grand Admiral Jess Tereth. Greetings, Warlock. I have been asked to assemble a team for a high-priority mission. Please come to Stormwind Keep immediately for a briefing with King Varian Wrynn. I will be waiting in the King's War Room. And it's a cinematic, so... Did I get the quest? Yes. Brand Bronze Spear wants to meet him. Okay, we can abandon this one. Okay, that's one for Cataclysm. I just want to clear out and those are pet battles. Okay, good. Sorry about that. Alright, let's get to flying. This is fucking ridiculous.
We've made a thorough inspection of the wreckage, Your Majesty. There is no sign of Admiral Taylor or his ship.
200 ships at my disposal, yet the one carrying my son goes missing. What of their last message? Show me whatever you have.
We have been drawn off course. Horde air fleet. Many casualties. Shipwrecked on an uncharted isle. But the White Pawn is accounted for. Repeat, the White Pawn is safe.
Anduin.
Surprise attack! Requesting immediate, if anyone's received.
Sir, the 7th Fleet has already been dispatched, but it could take weeks before it...
There's no time to waste. We'll send a small elite force to secure this new land and bring back my son.
Yeah, the White Pawn is a reference to Anduin Wrynn, which is the king's son. Obviously, you guys got that. And here we go. We start Panderia. You can see I'm already wearing some Panderian gear, but we're going to get some more.
Keep your mind on the mission.
Our role is of utmost importance. Admiral Taylor and his flagship have gone missing. More importantly, the young prince was with him, and it is our priority and it is our primary objective to bring him back home safely. Well, you heard the king. Admiral Taylor's last transmission came from somewhere in the southern seas. We will begin our search from the air. Locating the prince, the White Pawn, is our critical priority. The Skyfire is fueled, supplied, and ready to depart. She and her crew idle in the sky just north of the harbor. Make your last preparations, then meet Admiral Rogers back on the dock. We will depart without delay. Okay.
Goodbye.
I have already made my final preparations. You can see I got a few crappy bags that are empty now and ready to be filled. I do need to recharge my health stone. Okay, the Warlock has several abilities I was going to show you guys. I have an instant cast, which is Fell Flame. I go to the target range, and I can show you some of this stuff before we begin. That way you're not confused as to which powers I'm casting when I do. It had been a long time since I played my Warlock. When he was reactivated, he was a level 83, so... There we go. And I'm going to turn my view distance... No, I'm going to leave it alone. Because I think it should be okay once we get out of Stormwind away from other players. There's 85 target dummy. This is my Shivra. She is a charming... What she can do is she can... There we go, you see the magic. This is a charm. This will freeze the enemy in place while we're doing this. Can you stop doing that? I can't... I don't know if I can order her to stop or not. Go over there. There we go. She can also... Watch the rabbits. Yeah, she can do an AoE attack, and then the Blade Dance is her standard, I gotta put her back on passive. Here, follow me. There we go. The second attack we have, these are Burning Embers, and you can see this little glowing sphere over my head. When we have glowing embers, they will appear around our character. I got 2 fire spells here, and as you can see, this Burning Ember meter is slowly going up. I'll make it go a little faster here. This is my AoE. It's called Rain of Fire, which used to be a channeled attack. Dealing fire damage to nearby enemies. It used to be where I had to sit there and hold this button down to cast it, but now it's not doing that. And as you can see, this AoE is making our embers go up. You can see now I have 2 spheres. Oh, not that button. This is a life drain. You see the green numbers coming up and then the yellow ones here? For all the damage I'm doing, I'm gaining that back in health. The Warlock is pretty much the only casting character that really can heal himself very effectively. Once we get our 3rd Burning Ember. This 4th one comes from a talent, so 3 is really the amount we have. There we go. See how glowing and on fire I am? I'm awesome looking. Let's see, what else do we have here? This is a stun. That'll stun the enemies. This one will minimize all threat that's around me. I can increase the amount of my critical strike for a few seconds. This one does more damage. and it'll increase the amount of burning embers I generate. This is my big spell. It's called Chaos Bolt. If I combine that with Havoc, I'll actually cast 2 for the price of 1 ember, and I'll hit multiple targets. See that? See how it does 46 crit? I love it. I can harden my armor, take less damage. I can also sacrifice half of my demon's magic to heal myself. I can re-heal my demon using Health Funnel. This will absorb holy or shadow magic. This buff increases my spell power. I create a soul well, which is basically a clickable of these health stones. This is, and all party members will get that too if I'm in a party. This will sacrifice 1 burning ember to heal myself. This is a curse, which will increase the amount of magical damage taken, and then I can fear them. Fear means that they can't do anything. So those are pretty much my main powers. This is Dark Flight, which is just a speed increase. Now, when I get their health down below a certain amount, this will activate Shadow Burn. If they die within a few seconds of having Shadow Burn on, I will gain another burning ember. So that's Warlock powers in a nutshell. And I am a Destruction Warlock too, by the way. Demonology is my primary, but I didn't really care for what they did with Demo Lock. So I did Destruction. Do a lot more damage. Okay, we're ready to depart for Panderia. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Oh, this is the other thing, the last thing I want to show you guys. Once we get closer, I'll cast it. Soulstone. Basically, every 10 minutes I can cast this on myself, and it lasts for 15. I can resurrect myself in place with 60% health and 60% mana. And that's really awesome. Usually in a dungeon group you would put that on a healer because a healer can resurrect everybody. I still typically soulstone myself. The other 2 powers is I can summon this Doom Guard here, or a Terror Guard, and basically they'll do damage for about a minute at a 10-minute cooldown each. I'll show you guys that when we're surrounded. Because, like I said, it's got a 10-minute cooldown. I can breathe underwater for 10 minutes, so no dying for drowning. This Eye of Kilrog is really neat, too. I can do scouting with it. Oh. How about we cast the Eye of Kilrog, idiot? There we go. This little green ball, see how the camera's following it? And it's also flying. This is part of the glyph that I have. Basically, what this eye can do is not only scout, but also it can cast this, which is my Demonic Circle Summon. Now, see that I think it was down here, yes. That little sphere on the ground here, watch this. I can teleport to it. The only drawback to it is only has a 40-yard range, so it's not very, effective. But it can get you out of tight spots. The best place to use it, though, like if you're going into a village of mobs, you cast that outside the village, walk in, kill the mobs, and then you can teleport back to the thing before they respawn. So it has its uses, but it is very limited. And then I got different demons here. This is my Shivra, which is the charming character. I have a Observer, which deals primarily with mana attacks and can also heal me. And the only reason why that they look upgraded like that is because of my glyph. I have a... where the hell did it go? I have a talent here. It upgrades my summoned demons. The third one I have is this Void Lord. This is my tank demon. And I haven't really been playing with him too much. Suffering. See, he's got all these... This is the one I probably want to keep active while I'm here in Panderia. And then the other one is my Imp. And the Imp pretty much stands right beside me. He does firebolt damage, and he increases my total health by 10%. His attacks also heal me. Let's see. Summons a Void Lord under the command of the Warlock. Void Lords can withstand heavy punishment, disarm melee attackers, deal shadow damage to enemies who harm them, increase their health when they're near death, and taunt enemies from attacking their master. That's a good one to have. And here we go. Time to go to Panderia. I'm going to go ahead and mute the mic while the cinematic plays.
What's the situation? Show them what we're made of. flagship's last reported position was below. Can you see anything?
Fog. Nothing but dense fog. Wait. Land! Starboard! I see ships!
Those are Horde vessels. General quarters, get our birds in the air. Clear the decks. Stations, people. Let's go to war.
Okay, here we go. That's the reason why it's called Mists of Panderia. By the way, the fog is so thick nobody can see. Where is... These three people we're going to get to know very well. So we'll hold off on that. I don't know why it's so laggy. I'm sorry about that, everybody. The Skyfire has had a complete overhaul since our encounter with Deathwing. We now that's from Cataclysm, by the way. We now carry a full complement of both fixed-wing and gyro aircraft, as well as a battery of 18-inch smoothbore shore bombardment cannons. The Horde won't be able to hide from her reach. Not on land, not at sea, not in the air. You really have it in for the Horde, don't you? Nah, I'm not going to ask her that. There's a whole Horde base down there. What's our intel? Well, Warlock, it's time to see what this upgraded gunship is capable of. Ooh, staff. Oh, a nice one, too. Haste and Mastery, Mastery and Spell Power. Oh, they both have. Yeah, so I guess this one's going to be our... Yeah, because we don't need Spirit. I don't know why they would offer Spirit for a Warlock. I will not let the Horde gain a foothold on these shores before we do. If you're looking to jump into the fray, I've got a spare gyrocopter for you at the end of the runway. An attack run is already programmed in. All you have to do is concentrate on shooting. Unleash hell upon these orcs. Use the Skyfire to shell... Okay, we gotta shell 60 of these critters here. This is sort of like a Halo mission.
Significant native presence here. Those structures.
Cut the chatter, people. Eyes on the target.
Turn the view distance down a little bit to see if I can make it a little bit more stable. Come on. Thing takes forever to load. We're kicking the crap out of this Horde. I haven't done this quest chain as a Horde yet. I'm interested to see how different it is, but I don't have a Horde anymore. I don't have any Horde. The Shredder, 8 of 8. Okay, good. I don't have to worry about those. Don't run. Don't run. Yeah. It's a little delayed. Oh, there we go. Look at those big targets right there. Oh, yeah. And we'll catch these folks off guard here.
Well done. No more.
Alright, now the second part of the mission is to sink these two ships. Once it goes back into vehicle mode. Blade Fist Reaper sunk. Now we gotta kill the Stygian Scar. And we'll aim for the mast again.
Pay him back. Hit him with everything you've got. That one's for Theramore.
That one's for Theramore. Okay. Uncharted Sea. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere. Okay. So Captain Taylor's missing.
All wings report back. Prepare prepare for ground.
Prepare for ground assault. Okay. And we're going to do a little bit of cheating, and I'm going to show you guys how. Now, if you're anything like me, you've just come from doing Cataclysm stuff, and you don't... I went to the auction house, and I actually spent like 3,000 gold buying a little bit of gear, which it's not recommended because, you know, you really don't need to. But I had to replace some bind-on-account stuff, and I still have to replace this and this. Otherwise, we're not going to be very combat effective here. So... Unleash Hell. A proper welcome, okay. Staff of the Sky Magi. Yeah. That's a hell of an upgrade. Use the Skyfire parachute to touch ground near Garishar Point. Okay, here are the parachutes. Now before we do that, we're going to cast our Soul Stone.
You're among the elite. You are Skyfire. This
Okay.
is the ship that took down Deathwing. You think some raggedy little horde outpost stands a chance against the pride?
And she's just going on and on and on. Okay. Now, when we touch ground, we're actually not going to do our next mission just yet. I'm going to take the quest for it, yes, but we're going to run, and I'll show you guys where. I did this on my death knight. I actually had my level 90 friend escort me, even though we didn't actually get attacked. That's just a little trick you can do. Honestly, I think they should have a gear vendor standing right here. Just in case, but... Anyway. There we go. Sully. About time you showed up, laddie. Let's do some damage.
The right tool for the job.
He's got the right tool for the job. No plan survives contact with the enemy. Quickly and quietly, that's how SI-7 prefers to operate. That was the plan, at least. Rel Nightwind is already inside Garishar Point, looking for signs of Anduin and Taylor, but it's getting hot in there and he needs support. Fight your way through these dogs and find Rel. Okay, we gotta kill six grunts and 6 gear greasers. Did you see the size of those war wagons? They're packing so many explosives, I cannot tell if the horde is there or take... Wait, I'm sorry. I cannot tell if the horde is here to take over this continent or just blow it out of the sea. We need to neutralize those wagons before they leave Garishar Point. Here, take my pocket flares. Fire them into a wagon and watch the fireworks. Okay, good. No, I sure don't. Okay. Let me see something here. I might not have needed to do that. They didn't put... See, they should have put a gear vendor down here in case you're like me and need to replace some stuff. Which is fine. Well, before we begin, we're going to go ahead and go get us some gear. The way we're going to do that... This village, Dawn's Blossom. Yes, we're going to walk from here to there. And the way to do that is to go from Podon, rather. Follow the road straight up. And then go there to Dawn's Blossom. Holy... Oh. Of course we get aggroed right away. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, let's see. Following the road. That's this way. And we're just going to try to avoid combat wherever at all possible. And this is one of the most beautiful areas in the entire game. It's almost as beautiful as Eversong, but I like Eversong better. See, we've entered Podon Village. The problem is that there is not a supplier here of gear. Brew. Alright, here's the inn, so we're just going to go ahead and reset our Hearthstone to here. If I can target the innkeeper. There we go. Greetings. And we'll face the door. Okay. So the little video's a little jerky today. I hope that doesn't show up on the camera. To me it is anyway. Herbalism trainer. Let me try something here. System. Macros, interface, mouse, sensitivity. Let's turn that down a little bit. There we go. That's a little smoother, I think. It was a little too high. Brewer. Here's the portal back to Stormwind. We don't need that just yet. And we don't have any flight paths yet. So, let's see. We have to continue north So, to get out of here, we have to go down across the bridge. Yeah, I know you guys might consider me cheating, but I don't have the proper gear to start doing this just yet, so... Most people, when they first bought this, they had already had, the general goods. They had already had level, 85s that had been grinding instances and stuff and getting points and getting excellent gear. My mage is one of them. The problem is my mage doesn't have the ability to heal herself, so... I didn't care for this area on my mage. I might get on her once I get more money under my belt, because I have like 900 gold. That's all I have left from buying gear and whatnot and leveling to 85 or to 90 rather, 89. Let's see, we go up this way. The Jade Forest. Serpent's Heart, Temple of the Jade Blossom, Serpent, and Dawn's Blossom. This is the way we want to go. And we're getting closer. We have a long way to go. I was just trying to, see about, Oh, what's really funny is that just north of Podon Village, there was a shrine, and this just happened to me yesterday. I was on my death knight, and there was a click spot. When the cursor turns from this hand to a gear, that usually means that there's an interactive click spot. So I thought maybe it was part of the next Lore Walker quest, which is to read all of the Emperor's whatever. Anyway, I walked up to it and I clicked on it, and because I have auto loot on, it automatically looted like 11 gold, and then all of a sudden I got a debuff called Chastised, and it said, "How dare you steal from the dead?" Yeah, it was a funerary shrine, and that was an offering on it, and my character stole the gold. It made me feel so guilty. Character turned to grayscale for a little bit there. It was crazy. This is a safe spot, so I don't mind deviating from the road. This whole area is really beautiful, and remember what this area looks like too, by the way, because it's going to change at the end of the Jade Forest quest line. That's a there we go. That's a beautiful Jade Serpent statue, and there's the Jade Temple, the Temple of the Jade Serpent. Come on. There we go. And we're approaching Dawn's Blossom, so... I know I spent a good portion of this video just running. Normally I would, cut the video and just arrive there, but I wanted to show you guys how to get to Dawn's Blossom, so you knew where we were going. And I haven't seen any Let's Plays on this area yet, so I'm hoping that, I'm sure I'm probably not the first one to do it, but... I'm hoping that it is enjoyable enough for you guys. I'm going to try to explain. I know I have skipped a lot of content. Outland, Ice Crown, Flight Master. We learned the flight path. Now we can go back to Podon quickly.
Next one is on me.
Brewmaster, Adventuring Supplies, Singegruff. This is my favorite guy in this game. Here we go. Let's see. We're going to replace our... Oh, yeah, definitely. Mastering Crit. Or... Wait a minute. This is a shoulder item. So we, Haste. We replace Haste for Mastery. I guess it's fine. It's only 50 gold, so that's cool. Trousers... 1177. We lose a little bit of intellect, but since we're capped, I don't think that matters. I am remiss at the 102 stamina loss, though. Oh, I didn't... Shit. Okay, whatever. I'll sense that a little bit. Faded Silk Cord. This is a 372 item level. We'll take that. Oh. Well, I'm just going to lose more gold on it. It's fine. That one is one we need. This ring... 364, 364. Let me see, is that the only ring we have available? Yes. 215 intellect. I'm going to replace the intricate ring of the sorcerer with this one. Definitely need the necklace. already bought those. Handguards. Definitely need those. These boots... yes. And the robe, yes. Definitely need these trinkets. So we're going to lose a little bit of intellect, but we're going to gain that in haste. And that's going to replace our BOA. Running low on gold quick. There we go. And we're going to sell that off. Okay. We definitely need that cloak. And this is a two-handed staff. This is going to lower our haste, lower our mastery, but increase our critical strike. And it's 122. I'm not going to buy that. Let's go ahead and equip all this stuff here. Okay, we now have a 370 item level. Let me just double check and make sure that everything that... Stitch, 804 armor. Okay, yeah. I'm happy about where we are right now. Okay. Let's sell this stuff off. There we go.
May you find mastery in your passion.
Alright, now we're gonna fly back down to Podon and go back to where we were. We're just gonna go right back to where we were. This video has been about 33 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and call this one an episode. And on the next one, we're gonna begin right where we left off when we took a walk to get gear. So at least we're now better prepared for Cataclysm. Or Panderia, rather. We have all Panderian gear, except that ring, but that's okay. And no more buying gear. Everything that we get from now until we turn 90 is going to come from quests. We're going to be doing nothing but questing between now and level 90. So, yeah, you guys are going to see the entire Panderian content. What I did with my monk, though, I did Jade Forest, and then I skirted on over here to the... Valley of the Four Winds, 86 to 87. From there it was to Kunlai, 87 to 88. And then from there, I hit the Valley of Eternal Blossoms. Right now, on that character, I'm stuck. I don't want to go to Dread Wastes. I didn't like it. I might do Townlong. And Karasang, I don't know. I didn't really feel Karasang. I don't know why. But, I might do Townlong. So you can't do Veil of Eternal Blossoms until you hit 90. So they're like, there's no quest there. There's like one quest there. So anyway, there's my Warlock, looking pretty awesome. Broke as hell, but looking awesome. And when we return, we're going to continue where we left off. You guys are great. Thank you for watching. Let me know if there is an area that you would rather see. I don't want to do Dread Wastes, but I might do Townlong. Karasang we're skipping, so let me know what you guys think of that idea, and as always, we thank you for watching. Definitely like and hit the subscribe button, and we'll catch you in the next episode. I'm out.